Hey there, Clip. Thanks for clicking play. I hope you find this useful and it'll help you direct you to some of the links in the email. Tomorrow is October 12th. We are hosting Senior Day. Part of Senior Day is going to be some financial aid information and completing the FAFSA. And then that evening, we will host a FAFSA completion event from 5:30 to 8:30, coinciding with open house. The reason we do the evening event is the FAFSA, typically for most our students, is going to require parent information and parent authorization. So just want to mention those two events. Why do we keep pushing, talking about, and hounding financial aid in the FAFSA? Couple reasons. Washington was one of the lowest states in terms of FAFSA completion. We rank 38th out of 50. Spokane County is one of the lowest counties in terms of FAFSA completion in Washington, and East Valley, unfortunately, is near the bottom in Spokane County. What does that mean? That means there's lots of students who potentially could be getting lots of money to help pay for their post-secondary costs, and we want to make sure all of our students are taking the time to seek out money that might help them pay for that. Secondly, I mentioned post-secondary costs. Many people think it's just for four-year colleges. That's not the case. For instance, SCC and SFCC combined give about $70 million in financial aid annually. So even if you're thinking of vocational and technical and trade programs, many of those are housed at SCC, SFCC, whether it's diesel mechanic, collision repair, hydraulics, HVAC. There's over 30 of them. Those still have a cost associated with tuition and fee is $5,100. So why not apply for it and seek out all the financial aid and help you can get with that? And there are 30 other community and technical colleges in this state. And in case you're wondering, the FAFSA and its information applies to throughout this country. Also, the FAFSA is not just for federal aid. Some people think, I'm not going to qualify for federal aid except for loans. While that may be the case, after the federal government processes, it comes to the state of Washington, who then looks at College Bound Scholarship, the Washington College Grant, and many other financial aid they have. And we have some of the best financial aid programs. After the state processes it, it then goes to the institutions. They also have money. So if you pick College A, B, and C, College A, B, and C also have money they give. Typically, a lot of it based upon the FAFSA. So there's three. The three biggest sources of money give out financial aid based upon the FAFSA. The other thing is many people think the FAFSA is only if you're living in poverty. And while there is a lot of financial aid for people in those circumstances who qualify and get into college, I would say there's more financial aid available for middle-income students than you maybe are aware. As an example, in this state, the Washington College Grant I mentioned, which is now fully funded, you can make up to $104,000 for a family of four and still get a partial Washington Need Grant. The Washington State Opportunity Scholarship, which is for students pursuing careers in STEM fields or healthcare, and it's a $22,000 scholarship over 4 years. You can make an income of up to $133,000 as a family of four. So we are encouraging all students and families to consider filling out the FAFSA to see what financial aid they may get to help pay for their post-secondary costs. Now some technical aspects after why you should do it. One, to get complete your FAFSA, student and parent or guardian will need to get an FSA ID. That's basically your formal way you sign the document. You will need some documents when you sit down to complete it. I've linked those in here, but it's your driver's license, wages and W-2s and tax information, date of birth, nothing really hard, social security number. So you want to have those on hand. It's going to help you complete them easier. There is a data retrieval tool with the IRS. You can use that, and that can help alleviate some of that, but it's still good to have that information on hand. If you can't make our two events, we are hosting another event in November 14th, and then as usual, we're always around. We are phone call, email, or meeting away to sitting down and help you discuss your futures, discuss post-secondary options, or in this case, financial aid. How do we help you get the most aid possible? Take care. Hopefully you found this useful. Check the email for important links to other stuff.